You beat John the Greek, so I can attest you did win a match.
1972.
You remember John the Greek, Kenny?
I sure do.
Oh.
Yeah, I sure do. Yeah.
I thought you were going to stroke out after the match.
Kenny, you did an interview. Marty O'Neill actually called you into the interview area, making a big deal like it was the first victory you ever had. I honestly couldn't understand a word you said. And you were bubbling like you won the lottery or something. It was John the Greek, Kenny. You know?
Like these guys.
Speaking of Kenny, you know, Ken Resnick and I, you know, Ken of course had his history with the AWA, as did I did. You know, I had a cup of coffee at the AWA, and we have that history. Ken, I know he's jealous. He went on to suffer through interviewing guys like Hulk Hogan and Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff and what have you. I, on the other hand, had the opportunity to interview guys like Rocky Mountain Thunder. Who else? Steve DeSalvo. Steve DeSalvo. In the couple of weeks I was there. But I wanted to talk to you, Ken, you know, the longevity factor in your career, and certainly you've worked for a lot of different promotions, but you're still, the phone is still ringing after all these years. You're still... No. You got those AWA residuals coming in. You're doing just fine. But there's something to be said for a guy like you, and it has been such a nondescript career for you. You're one of these guys that is so respected in the business, seriously. You never hear a bad word about Ken Resnick.
Do I owe you money?
A lot. You know, and it's getting more as we speak. But honest to God, Ken, your career has spanned so many different promotions. What keeps you going besides the occasional paycheck? I know the passion that you have for pro wrestling.
Actually, a lot of it is the opportunity to get to know, like John Nord and Jimmy Brunzell and Steve and Paul and Kenny, behind the scenes. Not the character they play, but who they are. And the best part is, like, after taping, when you're on the road, just going out and knowing that, hey, these guys are friends. You get to know them as peers, and that's really the best part. And even now, you get a chance, when I get the opportunity to work for another promotion, you kind of get the opportunity, as I'm sure all of these people on this side of the table have. It's so much fun to be able to help the young guys that are coming up and maybe instill a little bit of what you've learned and help them. But the biggest thing is just being friends with people like that away from the camera. And you can make it.
Okay, we're running a little long here. I want to talk to the Golden Idol for just a minute.